this video will be on your foreign exchange rates and how the foreign exchange rates actually works throughout the TrueERP system. Now, before you continue watching this video, please watch our main demonstration video. As I always say, it makes a little bit more sense once you've watched that first main demonstration video. So if you haven't already done so, go ahead and do that. Now, to basically get started with your foreign exchange rates, the first thing you need to do is basically turn on the exchange rates you're going to be using. Now, how to do that is you simply go to your foreign exchange rates list, and from here you would choose which rates you're going to be working with, or which countries. You can search within country, currency, or even the code. Now, TrueERP comes standard with a bunch of different foreign exchange rates already programmed within the system. If you don't find the rate that you're actually working with, that's no problem. All you would need to do is just go ahead and click on New, and from here you would go ahead and find out what your rate is in the code and go ahead and program all that good stuff in there. Alright, so in order to turn on a foreign exchange rate, all you would need to do is go ahead and find the currency that you're working with. So in this case we'll choose the peso, and go ahead and double click there, and from here you can go ahead and make it active just like so, and then go ahead and set your buy and sell rates. So if we were to just say for every dollar our buy rate would be 1.50, maybe a little bit high right now, but no problem. Let's just go ahead and say that it's 1.50, and we're going to go ahead and save that. And there we go. Once we've done that, now we can go to our active rates, and once we click on refresh, we'll now go ahead and see all of the different rates that we're actually dealing with. Okay, that's active. All right, now TrueERP also keeps a history of the foreign exchange rates of what the rate is that you've actually sold. So this is great because just in case you're post or past dating some of the rates, it actually remembers by date the buy and sell rate that you did at that particular time. Okay, so again, it keeps a history of the foreign exchange rates that you have or that you've been using. Okay, now once you've gone ahead and turned on those particular rates, all you would need to do now is, for example, if we go ahead and raise a purchase order, and let's go ahead and pop in a customer here, or a supplier. Let's say we're working with British Made. Within here, it automatically loads the currency code that your supplier is working with and the last rate that you worked with that supplier. Now, to edit this supplier or to change your currency code, that's very simple. You can either use this drop down here, or to make that a little bit more permanent, you can go ahead and just double click and drill down to the supplier card. And if you go to general, you have this foreign currency here. So here you can also load which currency are you dealing with when it comes to this supplier. So here we'll go ahead and leave it just like so. And let's change the rate and say that the rates have dropped just a tad bit. So again, you can change the rate right here, just like that. And let's go ahead and drop in a product. Alright, and we want to order, let's just say we want to order 50. Alright, now once we go ahead and do that, and if I were just to receive that, let me just, there we go. Once we go ahead and receive that, it automatically calculates the foreign amount as well as your local amount here. And it also shows it in your product line, as you can see here. Just go there. You have your foreign total cost, okay? And what's beautiful about this is that it also would calculate if you have any landed costs with that as well, okay? So wonderful when it comes to working with foreign exchange rates. So that's as simple as going ahead and creating a purchase order. So if we go ahead and click Save, so if we wanted to go ahead and apply payment onto that purchase order that we just created, that's very simple. If we go to Payments and create a supplier payment, and again we were working with British Made, let's just go look for them here. It automatically populates all of the foreign amounts that we have here. Now we can actually change this if we'd like to go ahead and do that. So let's just say the foreign exchange rate went back a little bit lower. We can go ahead and just change that. And here we can see on this line item that you see here what the original amount that we were working with and what was the original foreign exchange that we were actually working with. So we can see, are we losing money? Are we gaining any money on this instance? But in this case, because the foreign exchange rate was 1.62, it went down to 1.60, so we're actually losing a little bit as well. So go ahead and we'll apply that. And we can choose a payment method, so we'll just leave it as EFT. It'll show you the payment amount, the variation, and the amount applied, okay? It does all the calculations for you here, all right? And simple enough is just go ahead and click Save. And that's all it takes to create a supplier payment in foreign exchange. Very, very simple, as you can see. Now, every single one of your products are also able to keep track of your foreign exchange rates for your particular supplier. So you have here a sell price as well. So here on your sell price, you have your foreign sell price. So if you'd like to sell it at a different currency, you can do so as well. And then we also have here our extra buy price. So here we have our foreign buy price. So here it would keep track of the different suppliers that we buy this product from and their currency as well as the price in foreign exchange. So really handy. We don't need to remember any of these things. It is fully recorded here within True ERP. Great stuff. Now one more thing. As I mentioned to you, it does keep track of your landed cost. So if I were to go ahead and go back to our purchases here, and if I were to take a look at one of my purchase orders, and let's just pop in this last one that we did here, you have this little button here that says import costs. So within this purchase order, if there were any shipping or delivery costs associated with this purchase order, and to get the true value or the true landed cost, you would simply import these costs. Now here as an example, I already have one set up, okay? And if we wanted to go ahead and relate this bill to this purchase order, all you would need to do is click apply, and then once again, click save. Now within this purchase order, you would go ahead and find not only your foreign total and your foreign cost, but here now you would see your landed cost percentage and the landed cost that comes along with that. So now it's actually added this $1,000 to this purchase order, and now we have the true value of this purchase order or this product. So if we pop into this product here, you'll see here that we have the average cost is $81, and then we have a landed cost a little bit higher because we've actually calculated that shipping or delivery fee. So let's go ahead and close all this out. Now as I mentioned, you can also take a look at the shipping containers that your products are working with. So if we open this shipping container list here, and just take a look at one of these shipping containers here. Here you'll actually be able to take a look and see where your products are at, the particular dates, and here you'll also be able to import the costs when it comes to your products within the shipping container. So again, really handy in getting the true value of your products. Alright, let's close all this out. Last but definitely not least, your foreign exchange also works within your accounts. So if we were to go into the accounts, it works within any one of these reports that you see here. So if I were to go into the profit and loss, and I wanted to see this in a different foreign exchange rate, definitely no problem. All we would need to do is customize and choose the rate that we're working with. So if we chose pound, it would now go ahead and calculate our profit and loss in US dollars as well as pounds, as you can see here. Very, very wonderful things when it comes to foreign exchange rates here. So it gives you the comparison. Alright, that works all throughout the program. So again, your balance sheet, we'll go ahead and customize this and make that into pounds. Click OK, and there you go. You have, once again, your totals when it comes to pounds and US dollars. So once again, guys, this was a very brief overview of how the foreign exchange rates works throughout TrueERP through your purchases, the many different rates that TrueERP comes along, how it works when it comes to your landed costs, as well as your accounts. Alright? If you have any questions regarding the foreign exchange rates, please reach out to your local office and they will love to help you out and even set up a more detailed demonstration for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day.